wanataka kuona kushindwa kwangu. Ni wengi mno na wala si wajui. Yako haitafanikiwa kwa jina la Yesu. Kila ambavyo wamekaa
Baba, Bwana Yesu nifiche, Yesu nifiche, unifiche Mungu wangu.
Katika jina la Yesu Kristo wa Nazareti aliye hai. Mungu akubariki. Hallelujah.
Yes, my good people. Hello. Thank you so much for joining into today's reaction video. This is Dr. Prince Odinga coming live from Africa, East Africa, Kenya. My good people, as my title suggests, that's exactly what we are having into today's reaction video. Like the video, share the video, and tell me, what do you think about this one of today?
Actually, I'm going to pass because right now, I'm in the perimeter wall of King right now.
Did Mura do anything about making sure that Brian is ready to go to school?
My good people, here in Kenya is back to school. Now students and pupils, they are returning back to school after having a holiday of 1 month. Here in Kenya, guys, we have 3 holidays. We have April holidays. Students and pupils do go home to have a short break. And also we have August holiday. Also, pupils and students, they do go back home to have a short holiday, and as well the December holiday. You know, so we have 3 holidays in a year. So like the holiday that now students are returning back to school, this was August holiday. Guys, this is now the time you are expecting to see the young boy called Brian returning back to school. After staying out of school like 4 months, because at the time he met with Marwa, he was out of school for like 3 months. So when he met with Marwa, it was a holiday already, because it was August. This is the time when Marwa brought his story on the YouTube platform. You know, so they were in a holiday already. So right now, Brian is going to return back to school under new care of iammarwa, with the support from his good subscribers from all over the world. Something that is very amazing, something that people are really celebrating, because guys, that is the best gift they could have offered to this young man, Brian. Education is the best support they could have done to this young boy called Brian. But now, guys, suddenly we have this lazy woman, this old grandmother and Papa Chicken. This woman who for sure, she's desperate for content. And guys, you'll have to believe me that people from her channel, they are running away. Her channel is not performing, because the world has come to realize that this Papa Chicken, she's one of the biggest liars. So her channel is not performing. People have run away. So she's trying anything possible to bring wrong information so that she can bring back her channel. You know? So right now, this woman, guys, came out complaining. After all that Maro has done to Brian, this woman, she has come out complaining, saying that why couldn't Marwa take Brian to school so that he can practice, you know? Understand my point? And Papa Chicken, she has come out complaining that during the holiday, why couldn't iammarwa go and look for the good teacher to come and be teaching this Brian, so that during this time when the schools are open, Brian can go back to school while he is clever. And as well, this woman is complaining that iammarwa is not taking good care of Brian. iammarwa is... But I'm like, guys, how can Maro not take good care of Brian, and yet he has built for Brian a good house? How can Maro not take good care of Brian, and yet he is planning to ensure that Brian is going back to school to get education? And you are aware that education, guys, is the key to success. So when this woman come to complain that Maro is there just to use this young boy, Maro is not there to take care of this young boy, I can see for sure a desperate woman. I can see for sure a jealousy woman. Let me first of all, guys, I play you here a short clip. Let's listen from this woman. You know, guys, we will have to expose their lies. This is one way of proving to the world that for sure they are liars. And this is one way of ensuring that they are not going to survive. So let me play you this clip. Then we are coming back shortly. In the meantime, like the video, guys, as we proceed.
Now, Gref is asking me the same question that I'm also asking. Does Brian want to go to school and stay, learn, and behave? Brian, by now, he should have been trained. We would have known by now if he would be ready to go to school, stay, learn, behave. By now, we would have known. Because the same person that these people took Brian and put in his hands was Mura. Did Mura do anything about making sure that Brian is ready to go to school? He never did anything. It's all about the house, grandma's house. It's not even about Brian right now. It's all about grandma's house, how much money will be brought in, how much money every day, how much money you're sending. It's not about Brian. The same question I'm also asking, is Brian ready to go to school? Has he been prepared to go to school? Because from the last time we received Brian had just come at Mura Torres compound villa to be working there and selling cheap bananas. From what we have later.
Yes, my good people, you have heard from this desperate reactor, this Papa Chicken. She came out with her stupid subscribers because, guys, she's still having those few people who are still supporting her nonsense. So they came out asking a question that, is Brian well prepared to go back to school and settle and learn? Is he not going to steal from people? Whereby this woman, she's complaining that why couldn't iammarwa go look for a private teacher by the time he met with Brian, so that this teacher can teach Brian not to steal. This teacher can teach Brian good behavior. So when it reaches a time that Brian is going back to school, it can find that Brian is not a thief. And I'm like, guys, why are these people having a negative mind toward this young boy, Brian? And for sure, this can show why they are called negative reactors. They are having a negative mind. Why are they only wishing Brian a bad life? Why do they have a negative mind toward this young boy, Brian? So this woman still believes that when Brian will go back to school, he will go and steal from people. When Brian will go back to school, he's going to misbehave there. That's according to this woman. Whereby now is blaming Marwa, that Marwa's aim is just to ask money. Marwa is there just to build for the grandmother house. But Marwa is not taking care of Brian. And I'm like, guys, what is a house to Brian's home? Remember where Brian used to stay. Remember the house that Brian is living currently. That is a house that is in a very dangerous condition. That is a house that can fall anytime. That is a house that was very bad because, guys, for sure you'll have to agree with me that that house was affecting Brian's health. You know? So Marwa met with Brian, and Marwa, when he went to Brian's home and he saw the background of Brian's house, he had to ensure that they are building for Brian a better house. So guys, you can see that for sure Marwa is doing the right thing. You can see that for sure Marwa is caring for Brian. But this woman is like, oh, Marwa has just abandoned Brian, is there working with the grandmother. And I'm like, guys, who made this grandmother to be known? It's Brian. This house that is being built there, Brian is the one who is going to live there. That is for a fact. Brian is the one who is going to stay there. That is Brian's house. So when this woman come and complain, I see a desperate woman. I see a woman who doesn't understand herself what she's telling the people. My good people, this woman is complaining that Marwa never went to look for a teacher to teach Brian. You know, as I have explained shortly. When Marwa met with Brian, guys, school had closed. You know, teachers had gone for a short holiday. You know, Brian, remember his story. The time when he was in school, he used to misbehave. He used to run and go. So you'll have to find that it is very possible that maybe even Brian's report card, Brian's results, they are in school. You will find that maybe Brian even never collected his papers the time when he used to run from school. So it could be very, very difficult for Marwa to start just going to look for a teacher without having the details of Brian, full details of Brian. You know, so this is the right time that for sure Marwa is going to ensure that Brian is going back to school, is going to find a good to talk to the teachers. You know, Marwa is going to talk with the teachers to ensure that these teachers, they will know how to handle Brian. That is the best thing that Marwa is supposed to do right now. So when this lady come and complain, I'm like, guys, what is her problem? Cought, what did you want Marwa to do? Did you want Marwa to leave this boy to just be useless? Because guys, even if Marwa, for example, Marwa could have decided to look for a private teacher. It is not bad. Yes, it is good for a private teacher to be teaching Brian for this 1 month. What could have it changed Brian's behavior? What could it have changed Brian's behavior? It was going to be difficult. The best thing that can happen to Brian, that can change Brian, is to go and stay in school. You know, he be coming back home after holidays. You know, that is the best way of handling Brian. But this woman is here crying. This woman is here complaining. And I'm like, madam, you need to shut up your mouth. You never contributed even a single bob, you know, to Brian. You don't know anything about any progress of Brian. So why are you too much concerned to know the progress of Brian? That we want to know how is he going to operate in school. Marwa is there to use Brian. And you need also to understand that Marwa is not the teacher to Brian. Marwa is just there to offer the support. Then Brian with God, with the teachers, those are the people who will help this boy to grow. Because Brian will have to decide, you know, it reaches a point where now, because guys, you know his story. He was desperate for money. He was desperate for food. That's why he used to steal. So because now he is getting the food, he is getting some little money, believe me, Brian is going to set his mind well and settle in class, you know. And as well, the teachers, they are going to ensure that Brian is getting enough knowledge. So my good people, the only thing that we can do is to put Brian in prayers, is to ask God to protect this young boy so that he can achieve his dreams. Because guys, this boy, despite that he was a thief, you'll have to agree with me that Brian had his dreams. He wanted to become somebody great tomorrow. So despite that life was hard, and he used to steal small things from people, you'll agree with me that this boy had a dream of becoming a greater person tomorrow. And now, because now the light, you know, the star, it has shined to him. Let's pray for him. Let's pray for him so that God can open doors, so that this young man tomorrow, he can come and tell a good story, my people. That's the only thing we wish for Brian. And I want to take this opportunity to appreciate Marwa. Thank you so much, Marwa, for taking care of Brian. Thank you so much, Marwa, you know, for the way you are changing the people from our village in Nyabohanse. I really appreciate, and I say that may God also continue to bless you. May God also protect you so that in future you can see the fruits of these people who you are changing. You can see the fruits of Brian, who Brian will be tomorrow. We believe that he will be a greater person, maybe even the governor, maybe even the president, maybe even the big banker, you know, manager, big people here, a doctor. We believe that he can become somebody great because now he has got his full support. you know, because now this boy, guys, he has all the reasons to settle in class and learn, you know. He won't be like others because, guys, there are children who are struggling here in Africa. There are children who doesn't have school fees, you know. Even getting some, even uniform is a problem. But now to Brian, this boy is here getting enough support. Everything is there. So we can see that his future is going to be great. Let's pray for him. Let's wish him all the best. And as well, guys, I want to take this opportunity to wish all Team Marwa all the best in life. You, my people, you are the best. You, my people, you change lives. You, my people, you can change, I don't know how to call it, how to say, you know, but you are the best people. I wish you nothing, guys, but the best. Be there all the time so that tomorrow you can see our fruits. Because, guys, we have been abused, especially with the people who we have come from a poor background. Let me tell you, we have been insulted, we have been abused, but we say that thank you, Marwa, because Marwa introduced us on this YouTube platform. And we can see that our future is bright, you know. So we appreciate you. We say that God put you there so that tomorrow we can celebrate together. Now, my people, let me take you to another man called Ernesto. This village puppet, this village mosquito. This boy is very, very jealousy. I've never seen a young boy who is jealousy like this boy. So this boy, guys, he has come out again crying, complaining.
Yeah, it was that on date 28, Murimi was going to given the money that they were demanding. Murimi was about to give. Today is the day that they were to give the money to that person that he beat, because about the rings, they went there and they solved the case in the police station. But after that, the case about how he was beaten someone, the case was extended to date, but whereby he was going to pay 30,000 Kenyan money. Whereby the contact went there, they were speaking about for now you have to give all you have to give me some part of small land for you, and then I will pay for you that 30,000 Kenyan shillings. Guys, the deal was done today, and right now how I'm speaking right here already, they have given the part, they have cut this price. So I'm just wondering, guys, because right now, as we are speaking right now here, the money they have turned, they have already turned the money. They have given out the money, and the money they have given to the person that is just was beaten. The person that was beaten, that is the money that they have given them. But for Murimi himself, he has given the rand to contact, and that part is down in the up there. Actually, I'm going to pass because right now I'm in the perimeter wall of King. Right now, I'm in the perimeter wall of King. Right now, as we are speaking, I'm in the perimeter wall of the King.
Nyabohanse village full of drama. So, guys, Murimi had beaten somebody some weeks ago, and he was arrested because it is against here in Kenya, guys. It is not allowed. If somebody will come and beat me, I have rights to go and report this person, and this person will be arrested and will be charged, you know. So when Murimi beaten that person went and reported, and Murimi was arrested. So Murimi was fined, you know. He was told to pay a fine because, yes, it's either you pay a fine or you go in jail. So Murimi promised to pay the 30,000 Kenyan shillings. After he beaten somebody, he was now being told to pay 30,000 Kenyan shillings, or he can go be arrested and jailed. That's what he was told. Where he promised to pay money, I don't know, yesterday or on Monday. Yeah, yesterday actually, sorry. Yesterday it was on Monday. Hey, you know, these days they are moving like water. They are running like water. So yesterday, Murimi was supposed to pay this money, but he had no money. So because, yes, guys, you know, here in Africa, when you feel like, wow, you are in a problem, you are in a mistake, and you have got your own things, what you have is what will help you. So Murimi realized that if he was not going to pay that money yesterday, he was going to be to be arrested and go in prison. So he had to sell his small piece of land to Congrats dad so that he can get money and go and pay. And that's what he did. It is not illegal. It is legal, you know. But this boy, Ernesto, he has come out crying, complaining that why did Congrats dad buy land to Mrimi? Why did he buy land 30,000 Kenyan shillings? And I'm like, guys, if that was the agreement, what is wrong? Because here in Kenya, you buy land in an agreement. Mrimi is somebody who is okay. Is not a sick person. Is somebody who is smart. If they came to an agreement that my Congrats dad, I'm selling for you land, give me 30,000. You know, I'll give you this size of piece of land. What is wrong with that? But this boy is here complaining, crying. I don't know if he wanted Mrimi to go in prison so that he can take his remaining piece of land. I really don't understand. You know, because if you complain here, what did you want to happen? Did you want Congrats dad to give free money to Mrimi? Because it's like now these people, guys, they want to take advantage that because Mrimi is is a friend to Marwa's family, now Marwa's family, they'll have to pay for free. Who can do that? Who can do that? So Mrimi will be go fighting people, and Congrats dad family, they'll be the one to pay. That will show that then Marwa's family, they are using Mrimi. You know, that is what it could have shown. But now at least Mrimi is doing his problems, and he will be use his things to pay and get out. So when Congrats dad's family, they go and buy, this boy is not supposed to come and cry. And who is this boy to come and complain? I am not seeing the father of Mrimi complaining. You know, who is he complaining? He was complaining about his land. He was given his land. He fenced his land. Why is he still here complaining? If you really wanted to care for your brother's land, then you could have fenced that land. You could have also ensured that Mrimi's land is being fenced so that it cannot be sold. So when you come here crying, complaining that, oh, I see that you are confused. And for sure you are confused. So this boy, guys, is here to create drama. You can see finally he has gone now to replace Gintu. Is now the one who is going to film iammarwa's wall. Is now the one who is going there to make videos and insulting him. These boys, they need to be punished. This is another boy who needs to learn in a good lesson. You know, guys, this boy, it's like he has never been arrested. He has never been arrested in a good way so that he can know exactly what is jail. So Gintu has forwarded him now, is the one to go and record iammarwa's wall. That I am in iammarwa's wall. You know, these people, they are confused. These people, you can see that they are here to create dramas. If you ask him to provide the evidence, has no nothing. Maybe even he is lying that the land has been sold. You know, maybe he is lying. You never know. So I don't know what is really cooking these young boys. I saw some of the comments in my previous video, and thank you so much for those people who commented there. I saw many positive comments about Marwa, requesting Marwa to look for a lawyer. And it's a good idea. It's a good thing. And we hope that it's going to happen, you know. So let the lawyer be there to be handling with such cases like these boys, you know, who for sure they are confused. They are confused. They are there to disrespect people, you know. So guys, let me know, what do you think about this video of today? You know, like the video, share the video. You know, we are here to analyze. We are not here to fight. We are here to analyze, criticize, expose these evil people, these enemies of progress. You know, that's what you do. We not fight anybody. We are here to correct them, you know. So thank you so much for watching the video. Subscribe if maybe this will be your first time here, and I'll appreciate your support. Until next time, my people, this is Dr. Prince Odinga once again from Africa, East Africa, Kenya. I wish you a happy day. May God bless you. And thank you so much, my silent viewers. One love. My key moderators, one love. My returning viewers, one love. Team Marwa, Team Prince Odinga to the world. Thank you so much, guys.
Your private doctor. Welcome back into today's session. This is Dr. Prince.